Today you'll discover how Stage will make it easier and more reliable than ever before for you guys to drive unlimited traffic to your website. So I've got 6 things to talk about, so let's get into that. So in part 1, we'll quickly talk about the origins of Staged and how you can leverage the most viral trends online to attract truckloads of people to your websites and offers. In part 2, I'm going to walk you through some live demos of the platform and show you how incredibly simple it is for you people to generate an endless stream of visitors for you on demand. In part 3, I'll show you some very cool proprietary technology that will have you and your people pushing traffic to your sites around the clock on autopilot. In part 4, you'll see how ridiculously fast and easy it is to brand your company with Staged. Part 5, you'll discover how to quickly build a laser-targeted audience in your niche using a real traffic, one of the most powerful traffic sources online, along with the technology that nobody in the industry has seen before. I think you're going to love this stuff. And finally, in part 6, you'll see some real traffic results that I think will blow your mind. So let's quickly jump on to part 1, the Stage story. I'm just going to hit the high points. So Stage has been around for 4 years. We've been field testing it for 4 years. We've spent about $1 million on development. It's the only marketing solution in the world that allows you to easily and automatically leverage 2 of the most viral trends in human history. And they are online videos and social media. And we use these trends to reliably drive a never-ending amount of people to your websites. I stumbled upon this formula for Staged about 5 years ago when I was a full-time blogger. Being a bit of a masochist, I set myself this mission to create one unique blog post every single day for an entire year. So some of these blog posts took me hours and a truckload of coffee, but I stuck to my guns, and at the end of the year I actually had 365 unique pages of content. With dozens and dozens of first page rankings on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And because of that exposure, I was able to attract some really big name advertisers who paid me for my traffic every month. And my peak of my traffic, I was getting about 350 visitors per day. I want you to remember that number 350 because most blogs average about 10 to 50 per day. So I was getting 350. Now, as it often does, fate then stepped in and I lost my blog and all that work to a very sophisticated brute force hacking operation. Overnight, it was all gone. Fortunately, all's not lost though, because I'm a bit of a geek, and I always keep a track of my traffic and stuff. And among all that data, I found that the blog posts that had by far the most engagement and the most traffic were not the ones that I'd spent hours and hours writing. They were simple ones. They were ones that had a YouTube video on them with a couple of lines of commentary. So I quickly came to the conclusion that people love YouTube videos and Google loves YouTube videos, because later on I found out that actually Google owns YouTube. So that kind of makes sense, right? Digging a little deeper, I discovered that a site is actually 50 times more likely to appear on a first page of a search engine if it features a video. Okay, so those simple discoveries led the team and I to develop Staged, and over the last 4 years, it's been responsible for millions upon millions of traffic views. So that wraps up part 1. Any questions about that?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Let's jump into part 2, and I'll quickly show you how this thing's a total no-brainer to drive traffic. Literally, if you can turn on a light switch, you can do this stuff. So let's go there and see that. So please watch my screen really closely and follow the simple steps I take. So I'm on YouTube, as you can see. I'm into motivation and inspirational stuff. So I just typed in greatest speech, and this one came up. It was 600,000 views. So there's a bit of traction there. What we do here, step 1 is we go to YouTube. Step 2 is we go out to our bookmark toolbar and we click on the Stage It button here. So we click on that and we click Stage It. Step 3 is we select a preset template. I've already got one there, but I'll just show you how it works. So we've got 3 there, but I'm going to stick with this one for this demonstration, clean and simple. As you see, everything's been pre-populated. When we click the button, the URL stripped out, the title stripped out, and if there is a description, it'll be there as well. So then the 4th step is we click Auto Post to Social, and we click Create Stage. Okay, now see that a stage has been created here and will be automatically posted to my social media within the next 5 to 10 minutes. I also want you to notice that this is all done without ever leaving YouTube. Okay, in fact, if someone actually asked me, hey, what is the deal with Staged? I'd say Staged turns your YouTube time into a highly productive marketing activity. And that's my elevator speech for it. So let's close this window really quickly, and I'm going to make 4 more stages. Let's go bang, 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 one after another. So here's another YouTube that's picked up 129 million views. This one's pretty popular. We go up here and we click on the Stage It button. We click Stage It. We've got a template selected already. We select Auto Post to Social. We click Create Stage and close window. Let's roll into a couple more. M&M, this one's got 243 million views. We click the Stage It button at the top. We click Stage It. We select a template, which is already done. We check Auto Post to Social and Create Stage. Done. Easy stuff. This is, my daughter's 9 years old. She does this for me, and she's Japanese. She can't even read English, and she does this stuff. So let's make two more. Okay, so I've got another one here. This is 4.5 million views. We click Stage It at the top. Stage It. Template's already selected. We check Auto Post to Social, and we click Create Stage, and we close window. And drag it across there. Okay, last one. Chris Rock, 5 million views. Stage It button. Create Stage. Template's already selected. Auto Post to Social, and Create Stage. All right, so pretty easy stuff, right? So let's open up one of these stages and reveal what magic has happened in the background. Okay, so click on this. And this is what a stage looks like. Now, by clicking the Stage It button up here, what you've done is you've automatically taken that high traffic video and you've surrounded it with real estate that you now control, totally control. Okay, so you've pulled, okay, so every element on the stage exists solely to brand your company, create engagement and drive traffic to your websites. Let's go through some of the advertising elements on the stage really quickly to give you an idea for it, a feel for it. So up here is a clickable logo. I want you to imagine this is your logo, or a company you're representing's logo. If clicked upon, it will go through to a website that you designate, or it could be a referral URL for one of the users of the platform or whatever. That's the first element. Second element, banners. I've included a couple on here, but you can have as many banners as you like. You can have one up the top. You can have as many down the right as you like, and you can have as many under the video as you like. And each one can go through to a totally different URL if you want. So that's the banners. The third element is the Twitter feed. This one's customized to me. So, but I want you to imagine it's yours, and so it would be showcasing your company. It would be having your tweets, your company news, tidbits about your products, and allow you to interact with viewers. Actually, I want to show you something quickly. If your prospect is on the stage and they have a question for you about the video or about your products, or they see this banner and go, what's this banner about? They can actually click on here, tweet me, and they can actually send a message straight from the page to your Twitter feed. And one of the cool features is we actually reference the stage URL where they came from, so you know exactly where they're coming from. So you can you're not in the dark when you're talking to them. So that's a really cool feature. The next feature I want to speak out really quickly is videos. Each of these here, these are actually YouTube videos, but each of these actually click upon is a stage. So I'll just quickly show you what happens there. Okay, so this person has clicked on one of those videos, but they've gone through the stage, so still they're trapped inside your real estate. So once again, they're seeing your banners, your Twitter feed, and everything else. So, and you can have as many of these as you like. I've included 3, but you could have 50, you could have 100, you could have as many as you like. And the other thing is, these videos could actually be feature your products. This could be a testimonial or a before and after thing, for a certain product or a certain service. Totally customizable. I've got it on random, but you can do whatever you like. So next thing I want to move on to is bio. This one's set up for me, but I want you to imagine that it's yours. Okay, so it's going to include your picture, your name, or your reps' names. This area here is a mini blurb about what you're doing. And below, as you see, there's various contact modes, live contact modes. When clicked upon, these actually engage, and a person can actually call you. They can hit you up on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Now, if you click on this read me, here's what happens. Okay, the page expands and you can have as little or as much information as you like here. Now this is my life story, condensed, but as you see, I've thrown a few images in, but this could be, showcase your company. So you could have before and after photos, you could have YouTube testimonials. This could be, virtually, if you imagine it, this could be kind of a full-blown, website presentation. And then at the bottom you have a call to action, and then these people can actually contact you for further information once they've read down the page. But very inconspicuous. Click on there and she's gone. The next thing I want to talk about is comments. We've got a really cool sort of feature here. I like this one. We've included Facebook comments, and we've added a little bit of a twist to it. So here a prospect can leave a comment or ask you a question and start a dialogue with you. And beautiful side benefit is once they leave a comment, I'll just show you quickly. So hey, cool video, let's just do that and post it. Now a comment is left on the stage, and if you were to write a comment in here, let's go hey, it will follow on afterwards. But I want you to watch what happens when we actually go to YouTube itself, Facebook itself. We actually pick up some viral exposure. This is what a stage looks like once it hits Facebook. Okay, so you saw me typing in, hey, cool video. And so this actually, I've got close to 4,000 friends. 4,000 people have now the opportunity to view that stage. So every time a prospect comments on your stage, you're going to pick up some viral exposure as well. So let's go back to that stage. So that covers comments. Now I want you to follow on with me for a second. I'll show you two of our more high-tech ad elements that we've got here. So watch in the screen here, please. Okay, so we call this a call to action, and this technology pauses the video and forces your prospect to take some form of action. Either click on the message to view the site or continue watching the video. Now this message, as it says here, is 100% customized to you and can be changed anytime you like on the fly for any product, any service, anything you want. You could have it directed through to a Facebook, fan page. You could send it to a capture page. You could send it to your company products, whatever you want. Okay, so that's how that works. Now I'm going to scoot over to another stage that I've put together and show you the last one of our high-tech features. So this is another stage. I want you to keep watching the screen here. I'm going to play it. And okay, did you guys see that? Quickly, what happened there? We call this our auto sales page. Now, when the main video clip ends, your stage will seamlessly transition to your company's teaser video, prompting your prospect to leave their details and join your marketing database. Now this one's customized to me, but this would be customized to your client or yourself. And its sole purpose is, it'll be a 15, 20-second clip urging the person to join your database so that you can follow up with them forever and a day doing that. So that's what a stage looks like. Any questions about that?
The only question on that additional videos feature that you showed is, are those videos, they're all stages as well? So if someone clicks on it, they're just in another stage?
Correct. So when clicked on, I'll show you, this is Tony Robbins, right? Click on that, it goes through to another, it doesn't go back to YouTube, it goes to another stage. So these people, there's a bunch more loaded up. When clicked upon, it goes to another stage. So these people are forever in stage land now. Okay?
Perfect.
So this here, people, once they get on these stages, they stay on for a long time. We've got people, if we track our stats, we've got people staying on, 20 minutes sometimes or longer. They get on this roll watching the videos, and they're surrounded by your content at all times. So that's very powerful. So anyway, let's head into the back office and see how many people have viewed the stages just quickly, okay? So we're in the back office. Let's just refresh the page. Okay, so here we see these are real human views. So in the short time that I was speaking with you, we've picked up a bit of traction already. 27 of these guys. So this is do a quick count. So we've got 27, 50, 80, 110, 130, 150. So 150 views in the space of a couple of minutes that I've been speaking to you. So that's the power of it. As I said to you before, on a good day of blogging, I'd pick up 350 views. 10 minutes of talking to you guys, a couple of clicks of a button, I picked up 150 so far. So that's the power of
stage. And hey, just to clarify, sorry to interrupt you, just to clarify, those 150 views are basically people that are your Twitter followers and your Facebook followers, and then anyone else that's shared, or where did those views come from?
These views come from, at the moment, the big three. They come from Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Now, these actually pick up traction because we hashtag them. They actually pick up traction. So, these will just keep, I mean, look, I'll show you some of the other results. Look, these things just keep picking up traction as the day goes along. So this is just initial views. But yeah, they come from, like, I'll recap it for you. Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook for now. Now, as more and more APIs come open to us, we'll be tying into the backbone of more and more social media as they become more available. So, but for now, those three. Does that answer your question so far?
Absolutely. That's just very cool. I wanted to clarify that.
Awesome. Okay, so let's move on to if you have no more questions, let's move on to part 3, and let's talk about the stage bot. So let's do that. Okay, so this is called the stage bot, and with this thing, you have 1,000 of these stages created and posted on 100% autopilot for every person in your Salesforce every single month. So what exactly does this stage bot do? Essentially, the stage bot will perform for you the very same function you saw me do manually. So you saw me, I went to YouTube and I clicked on the stager button. As simple as it is, we've gone a step further and we've created this automation that will do it 100% for you, right? So it goes out to very popular high traffic YouTube channels, and it creates roughly 30 stages every day for you. And then it drip feeds them out to the top social media throughout the day. And the key point to remember here is drip feeds. We don't shoot them out all at once. They go out in a sort of a random fashion throughout a 24-hour span, 30 of them, giving you non-stop exposure for your business. So I want you to imagine that the stage bot is like having your very own marketing employee working for you, or your very own outsourcer, working for you around the clock, tirelessly making and posting your fully branded stages for you. This could be whether you're working, asleep, or at the beach even. Now this bad boy never sleeps, he never complains, and he never stops driving traffic to your websites. Now I want you to think for a minute how this level of automation could benefit you or your clients. Imagine if you had only 10 people on your team using this platform, and all they ever did was deploy the stage bot. They only used their automation. They didn't, they made none of these bad boys manually. So let's imagine that each stage only ever got 10 views. Okay, so we've got 10 people times 1,000 stages times 10 views equals 100,000 exposures of your business per month, and nobody lifted a finger to get this traffic. Okay, so and let's see. When I talk about channels, people say, okay, what's a YouTube channel? How do we find these channels? I'm going to show you really quickly. Okay, so we've programmed this in. We actually pull the top channels on YouTube directly from YouTube. Okay, so say your niche or something you're interested in, you're into how-to stuff. Okay, well, what we do is we actually list up the top channels on YouTube according to how many videos and how many subscribers they've got. So Howcast is really popular. They've got 21,000 videos out there in the marketplace, and they've got 2.4 million subscribers. We want these guys. I want this channel. We check that box and we click Add Channel, and there it is. Howcast has been added. Okay, so that's when we talk about channels. That's how you add them. So you can add as few or as many as you like. You might be into comedy. Okay, so what we do is we load the bad boy up. Comedy, Mr. Bean channel. 616 videos out there, 1.4 million subscribers. It's pretty popular stuff. We want it. We click on there, we click Add Channel. And Mr. Bean will be added to here. Okay, so that's how that works. So that covers the stage bot. Any questions on this? This is one of the most exciting and powerful features of the entire system. So if you've got any questions now, hit me up and let me know.
I think we got it. So you basically choose the channels that you want them to pull the videos from, and then it automatically posts them, stages them for you. I mean, pretty self-explanatory.
Cool. Okay, so let's move on to part 4, and I'll show you how to brand the stuff to you guys, to your companies, or to your clients. Okay. So let's move on to that really fast. So everything in Staged is done via templates. Like when you saw me click that button, okay, so the first thing is Stage It button. Okay, after we click Stage It, the first step, immediate step is to choose the template. So I'm going to show you how these templates are set up now, okay? So that's what we're going to move on to. So we're in the back office. We've gone to My Templates. Okay, this is the template that I used, My Clean and Simple. And as you saw on the stage itself, it's an exact replica of the template. See? So I've got the banner here. I've got my Twitter account. This stuff it's very intuitive. It's very easy to use. So let's say we want to change this banner. Every one of these advertising elements has a pencil icon to edit. Okay, so to edit something, you just click on the pencil. Okay, and you change up your message. Change your message up, change your URL up. Okay, and then you click save. Done. Okay, you want to change the banner out, you click on the pencil icon, and you can either put in a URL, or you can upload one, click on here and upload one from your computer. And then you can change your URL, click save, and that's your banner's done. Twitter account. Okay, this one's branded to me. You want to change it to yours? Very easy. Everyone's got their own Twitter, handle, right? You just type your Twitter handle in there, click save, and she's done. And also with the bio, once again, you got your pencil icon. You just change your photo out. You just pull one off your hard drive, type some information in there, load it up with your details instead of mine, and then here, this is like just imagine this is a Word document. Exactly the same functionality. You want to highlight something, or you want to make something bold, click B. You want to add pictures, you just click on that and add an image. Very, very simple stuff. Once you're happy with it, you just click save and done. All right. So that's how that works. Now I'm going to quickly jump on to making one from scratch, and then you'll understand templating. It's very, very simple. Okay. So let's exit out. Let's go to a blank template. Okay. This is what one looks like with nothing on it, obviously. How do we add those advertising elements? Everything is done via widgets. Click on the widget box up here. We want Twitter on the side. We click on Twitter. Boom, added. We want the bio underneath the page here. We go to bio, bang, it's added. We want the call to action inside the video. The one that pauses the video and pops up the message for you. We slide along here, and we click call to action, and it's added. Okay, we want Facebook comments underneath the video. Click on comments. Bang, she's added. So simple, it's push button simple. And then once again, you saw how to edit the stuff. Click on the pencil and you're editing. Now, if you want to change the background anytime, everything to do with backgrounds and everything like that is template info. So you click on this template info button. Click on that and you choose background. We've loaded up a bunch here by default. You're welcome to use these. Or if you've got a custom one for your company or your client, you got a custom background and you upload one from your computer. Click on the upload button and it pulls one from your hard drive. Okay, so I've already done a few, so let's just have a look what I've got a few that I like. So you saw me use the American flag one. Let's try something else. Let's try, this is in front of my house. Let's choose that one. That was taken the other day before the hurricane. So let's click on that one. And there she is. Save and close. And there's a fully customized background using an image that I own. So that's that. Any questions about how to set the template up?
Pretty straightforward. One
last feature I want to talk to you about is the share code. Now, you're going to have some people that are going to come into the organization that have no, they're not tech savvy. They wouldn't know, they wouldn't know how to set up a template. They're, maybe intimidated by stuff or whatever. We've got them covered. Okay, so what you do is you've got a template that works. It's very responsive. What you do is we actually give you the share code here at the top. What you do is you click copy, then exit, and then I want you to imagine that this is the back office of your new person. And what they would do is they would click on this, they would check this box here, say I was given a share code by you. They click the create new template. They give it a name. Let's just call it test 2 for now. And then what they do is they paste in this share code you gave them, and we click create, and bada bing, bada boom, they get exact duplicate of that template that you've got in your back office. Now, anybody in the platform can use it if they're given that share code. And then all they do is they just, once again, they just go bang and they just change out their information for their own. And they're in business 30 seconds later. Any questions about that?
No, that's very cool. One of the questions someone just asked was, does it create, does it copy all the videos and stuff? And my understanding is it just copies the template, and then they would go and then start adding videos and whatnot to it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Sorry, no, it doesn't. It doesn't copy the videos, no, because when each stage it's no longer regarded as a video; it's regarded as a stage. So we can't duplicate stages from another person to you because it's already fully branded to them. So
what about the What about the additional videos? Would it copy the additional videos that are in there, or no?
No, it doesn't. At this
okay,
point,
that's cool.
No, at this point it doesn't. Okay, so good question though. But at this stage it doesn't. Down the track, who knows? But for now, no. So let's move on. If there's no further questions, let's roll on to part 5 and see how absolutely every person on the team can build an ever-expanding laser-targeted audience to promote your offers to. So let's skip on to that.
And guys, just to focus, to me, this is like the whole thing's cool, but this is like the coolest part. So just really watch this. It's mind-blowing.
Okay, so when you ask me where do these stages, when auto-posted, so you saw me click the auto-post to social. I'll just quickly give you a recap. We auto-post to social, when that is deployed, okay, and created, this is where they go immediately. They are fired out to the big 3. They're fired out to LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. I don't have Facebook active. I'm not really a big Facebook guy, but people are, and so obviously we've added it there. You'll see that I've got an overwhelming number of Twitter accounts here, and there's a very good reason for that. Very few people know this about Twitter, but it's actually, behind Facebook, it's the second largest social network in the world, and they are one of the biggest traffic sources in the world, period. If Twitter was a country, it would be the 5th biggest in the world. That's how big this bad boy is. In fact, they grew by 44% in 2013, and get this, Twitter's fastest growing age demographic is 55 to 64 years old, and that's up 79% over the previous year. So it's a traffic source that will work for almost any market, ranging from teens right through to, 64 years old is the fastest growing demographic. So you're capturing all markets with this thing. And the way that, now I'm going to move on to what we've, a piece of a tool we've created here called the Twitter Builder, and I'm going to show you how we can tap this traffic monster the right way. This tool gives you incredible firepower to build a laser-targeted audience in any niche you like. So let's just move on to, I'm going to change this up for a second. I'm going to choose this one here. Now, as you see this loading, you'll see this here, this little status bar. This actually ties in directly to the backbone of Twitter. So these numbers here are an actual true representation of what your account will be like in Twitter. So we're actually tied into it. Now, you guys, let's have a look at this targeting feature. You guys got to give me a keyword, please.
Well, this obviously, can we do more than one or just one?
Sure, we can do as many as you like.
I don't know. I know one of the guys here is really interested in Bitcoin, so you could do Bitcoin, and you could do weight loss, skincare, all those basic types. Okay,
we'll do one at a time, just so it doesn't confuse the system. Because if we put them all in at once, the thing goes, okay, who is looking at Bitcoin? Who's interested in Facebook? Who's interested in that? All in one. So what we do is we'll pass them out. Okay, so let's go Bitcoin first. Bitcoin. Let me spell it correctly. Okay, Bitcoin. We'll go find users. Okay, there we go. So Bitcoin. Now, what happens is the software ties directly to the bit of backbone, Twitter backbone, and lists out all the people that have either the keyword in their username or in their bio. And then it lists them up essentially top to bottom by the number of followers they have. So essentially their popularity. This is their popularity. So it's as simple as using Google. I mean, all you do is you type in your keyword or your search phrase, click on find users, and instead of a search result coming up, you actually get a user, like a person who's using the Twitter platform pops up. And we list them up essentially top to bottom. So this is actually Bitcoin itself. So there's only these people here, 67,000 followers. There's only one reason, and one reason only, these people are following Bitcoin, and that's because they either own Bitcoin, are interested in Bitcoin, or want to hear or learn about Bitcoin. So if we are marketing Bitcoin products, we want these people, and this is how we get them. What we do is we click on show me their followers. Okay, and now what it does is it lists up all these people here are all the followers of that Bitcoin. So, and here is how we get them. What we do is we hover our cursor, our mouse over the follow button, and then we just click on it. As fast as my finger can click, I can be following these people. Watch. I want you to watch over here. The left is this increments. Follow, follow, follow. As fast as my finger can click, it goes back to Twitter and pulls up a bunch more. And there we go. We're building a Twitter centric Twitter account now.
Hayden, and you'll probably say this, but just in case you don't, so guys, this is one thing you can't do on a bot. So you actually physically have to do a mouse click, but I mean, you can add hundreds and hundreds, or I don't know if there's a limit per day. And then my understanding, Hayden, is that the way that this works is most, or a good percentage of people, I think it's like 20% of people, if you follow them, they'll in turn follow you back. So that's how you in turn build followers. Is that accurate, what I just said?
That's exactly right. Okay, so Twitter works on, I'll sum it up really quickly. Twitter works on the law of reciprocity. Okay, so basically you pay it forward. It's not like Facebook. With Twitter, you pay it forward by following a bunch of people in your niche, and as part of the standard Twitter etiquette, this is standard stuff. Okay, a percentage of them will follow you back. So typically 10, 20, up to 50% of these people that you follow will follow you back. So when a person follows you back, what they're doing is they're giving you express permission to share your stages and your marketing messages with them. Okay, so that's the whole crux of it. It's pay it forward. So you hit the nail on the head. Now the other thing, Matt, is by virtue of your content, people are going to be sharing and retweeting your content, and people are going to go, "Hey, this guy posts good stuff," and they'll go to your bio and they'll follow you, of their own accord. Let me just quickly show you that. These ones follow your fans. Well, I've got none for this account at the moment, but if I scoot over to this, let's just use this account quickly. We'll wait till it loads up. Refresh. Okay, these people here follow your fans. These people here, off their own bat, I haven't followed them, off their own bat, have liked my content. Someone's retweeted my content and gone, "Hey, this Hayden dude posts some good stuff. I want to follow him." These people have come to me of their own accord. So you get actually a lot of residual, a lot of this passive engagement as well with Twitter. It's the most phenomenal traffic source there is. It's brilliant. So anyway, let's just go back. I'll stay on this one for a minute. So if you guys got any more niche targets you want me to look at? So you mentioned weight loss, right?
Yeah, weight loss or skincare. Probably weight loss is good.
Okay, let's go that one.
Yeah, weight loss is good.
Okay, so let's have a quick look, scan down here. All weight loss. Okay, so as you can see, most of these people have weight loss as a username or weight loss in their bio. 47,000 people, all interested in weight loss. We want them. Here's what we do. Show me their followers. Click on there, and then it lists them all up. And our algorithm actually it will get rid of all the dead wood. So actually, these are people who are actually fully engaged in Twitter. We cut out all the dead wood as well. So we list up only people that are actively posting on Twitter. So these people are active users. And then once we've done that, we list them up basically from top to bottom. So let's click on follow. And so I want you to imagine if this account was based solely on weight loss, we're building a weight loss centric Twitter account now. So this is one guy. If we go back to that and go weight loss again, we can go and choose someone else. So we'll go weight loss, bang, find users. And we can go to this next guy. So weight loss here, 21,000 viewers. Okay, let's get rid of that. 21,000, we want these people because they're in some weight loss. List them up, follow. And we know that between 10 and 50% of these people are going to follow us back. Okay, so we actually give these little sort of warnings here because you got to follow Stage's Twitter's terms and service. So we give a bit of a quick warning there just to say, hey, just don't go so crazy. And bang, followed. All right, so that's how that works. Now, with the Twitter Builder, you can load up to 25 different accounts. So let's say you're in multiple niches. You could be in skincare. Let's just use another Twitter account here for a minute. Okay, so let's go to target users. Let's go skincare. Spell it correctly, Hayden. Okay, so skincare. Renee Rouleau. This woman, she's got 27,000 followers. Skincare expert. These people are all interested in skincare. We're in the skincare niche. We want them. Click on show me their followers. It lists them all up, and we go follow. As fast as our finger can click, I want you to watch this increment here. As fast as our finger can click, we can follow these people. Bang, 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 bang.
It's just, is there a limit to how many you could do per day? Because I know Twitter loses their sense of humor. They just, like, the message flashed up there. So what's the rule of thumb on how many to add per day and whatnot?
Okay, well, that message that flashed up is our internal message. It's because we want to protect the system for the longevity of the system. So, but Twitter will let you roughly follow about 200 people a day safely. You know, we put in 100 in here. We don't say stop. We say we recommend you stop. But you know, if you have 25 accounts and you follow 100 people per account, you know that's a ton of people every day, right? So you're following 25 accounts times 100 is what, 2,500 people a day. You know, and if you get 40% of those people following back, you're going to get some massive traction in your Twitter accounts, right? So the reason Matt hit upon we don't robotize this totally is because Twitter is a social media. They want humans to be using it. We want, and vice versa, we want humans to be looking at our content. You know, so we everything's done by, it's a person doing it, and likewise we want people seeing our content. So this is the whole rationale behind it. Systems that use robots to do stuff, they get shut down, and those guys get sued. We do everything here by the book, right? And also the cool thing is it's actually quite addictive. Like you get in here and you're drinking your coffee and you're doing the stuff. People love it, and we have incredible feedback. I mean, Twitter Builder is probably one of the most exciting and most actively used tools in the whole system. People love it. It's brilliant. So, any questions on that, or any niches, or anything you'd like me to cover more deeply here?
Yeah, Ross had a couple of questions. Ross, do you want to go ahead and fire those questions that you texted me?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, I want to just preempt this by saying I'm really excited and I love the system. But two questions, and I hope they absolutely don't come across as negative at all. The first one is it a worry to you that the ratio of followers to followers is mostly going to be negative?
What do you mean negative?
So you'll be following 1,000 to get 100 followers.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, that's how Twitter works. It's just, I don't even think about it. I know it's like panning for gold. I mean, you're chucking a ton of dirt into your pan, and then you sift out all the dirt, and then the nuggets are left. It's like you plant a bunch of corn in the field. A bunch is going to die, but the stuff that grows is you're going to harvest. I mean, it's kind of natural. It's like a natural law. You follow 1,000, get 100 back. It's no big deal. Absolutely no big deal. No one thinks about it. In the Twitter sphere, right. In the Twitter sphere, it's like standard procedure. You follow a bunch, right. Certain bunches, 40, 60% aren't going to follow you back. It's just the way it is. So no one thinks about it. I mean, what they do focus on is, if I head over to the dashboard very quickly, is we actually show, these stats here. I've got 46,000 Twitter followers, and we show, look, that's 67% up higher than last week. This is what excites people. Wow, that no one really thinks, 90% of these people or 50% of these people didn't follow back. All they look is this number. Damn, 67% of people did, it's higher, 67% higher than it was last week. That's what people look at, So that's
cool.
That's the stat that tells people.
No, that makes sense. So the question that I had, and I'm seeing the what you're doing with the multiple accounts. Would you recommend that you create like separate personal accounts that you're not necessarily going to be posting content every hour? So like it might be like a Ross George health account or a Ross George, whatever it is, more specific to the channels that you put them to auto post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what I've done is, I've created different niche. I mean, I'm into martial arts, so I created a niche, one for fighting secrets. So that's an easy one to explain. Fighting secrets. So if I go and make stages pertaining to fighting or self-defense tips or whatever, then what I do is I just go into social profiles and I just check the Twitter account that I want all of them to be posted to. So I essentially what I do is I uncheck all the other accounts. It's like, it's very simple stuff. You just go, let's go to Twitter and you go like this. You go, auto post. See the ones that if I click check there, it goes, oh, see, you will now post it, right? But for the likes of martial arts stuff, I don't want to go into this guy, so I just uncheck him. So you just check essentially when you know that you're going to make a batch of martial arts related or skincare related stages. You just check the one Twitter account that pertains to that niche, and then and then you know that every stage will be going to the audience that you've targeted specifically for that product or service. So that's how that works.
Wow.
Okay. Very simple. Good question.
Great. Thank you.
Good question. Thanks for asking that. That you actually you kind of preempted what I was going to say next. So I'm glad you did that actually. So so essentially what you're doing with the platform, with Stage, if I could sum it up, what you're doing is you're performing two incredibly powerful functions. With the stages, this is the content side of things. What you're doing is, you're branding it to, let's use the skincare niche, right? This could be, the background could be a skincare related sort of theme. You've got skincare related banners. This is a Twitter account related to skincare. These videos are skincare before and after, or testimonial videos. This showcases skincare stuff. And but the video is like a general interest, or a general interest video, or something that generates it's generated a lot of viewership. It's popular, right? So what you're doing is you're sending this video to an audience that is geared to skincare. So you're perfectly marrying up an audience to your product offer, and that's in the crux how the whole system works. So we leveraging with the Twitter builder. We're leveraging Twitter. We're creating laser targeted audiences, and we're firing out content that we know that they're interested in. So that wraps up part 5 about Twitter Builder. Any questions, or we can move on and have a look at some stats.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. But just like as always, Hayden, like the guy that's sitting next to me and the guys that are texting me, I mean, everyone's blown away. It's so freaking awesome. So let's just wrap it up with show them some stats, and I hope the recording comes through, because this has been a great demo.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm we've been in operation for 4 years. This is our stats for the last 24 hours, platform wide. So if you have a look, I want you to draw attention to this left column here. This guy here, this is one stage. This is one of these. Okay. This guy here, in the last 24 hours, he's racked up almost 25,000 views for one stage. So I want you to imagine if this was, your client or, your company, and this is just one stage. I mean, obviously this is pretty powerful stuff, but it's possible. I'm showing the potential of it, right? So this guy's got nearly 25,000 views. But the other thing I want to draw your attention to is the ones in gold here were created and posted by the stage bot. So not a human has lifted a finger to create them. So these ones here, they're in sort of real time, bang, 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 they've been created. But look over here, in the top 20 for the day, 2 of them were made and posted by the bot. No human intervention whatsoever. Okay. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is the platform loyalty. Okay, these are the people, these are actual users of the platform at the moment. This guy at the top here, he's made in the last 24 hours, he's made 48 stages. So this guy's gone to YouTube and he's gone stage a button, he's gone stage a button, he's gone stage a button 48 times for the day. So people, this is proof that people get fully engaged in it. So that's 24 hours. Let's jump ahead to 30 days.
Is there a daily limit?
Of how many stages you can make?
Yes.
No. Good question though. We have a monthly limit. So you get, with the stage bot, you get 1,000 stages made for you with the stage bot. So 1,000 made on autopilot, and you get to make 1,000 manually. So if you were to break it down evenly over a 30-day period, it'd be basically 30 a day. But a lot of people, they just go hard and they blow through them, in a week if they want to. But it's it's at your discretion. So a lot of people will, they've got spare time on the weekend, they'll make, they'll make 20, 30, 40, whatever, So, but it's hard fixed. 1,000 automatically and 1,000 that you can make manually for a total of 2,000 per month. Essentially 60 a day, if you work it out that way. Does that answer your question?
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so I've jumped ahead to 30 days. Now check this out. This guy here, I mean, I'm having trouble reading that number. So 300 on one stage, 326,000 views for that stage. Okay, this is these are the top 20 for the last 30 days. Now, once again, in gold, these ones here were made and posted by the bot. No human intervention. 110,000. Yeah, no, sorry, 11,000. 11,000 views. 11,000 views on that one there. My numbers are off today. And almost 10,000 views for that. Okay, so these are made by the bot. A person didn't make them. Now look here. This guy here has made. When I said 1,000, this guy's made 1,000 for the month. Okay, so he's gone ahead and done it. Now let's jump ahead all time. So this is over the span of 4 years. The top stage of all time for us, 12 million views. Now the actual YouTube that it was based off has only ever managed to get 5 million views. So we've actually topped the YouTube count for that one. So, and look here, this guy in his career of using our platform, 53,000 stages this guy's made. Imagine if it was your client or someone in your company was that devoted to using the platform. 53,000. Even this guy here. This guy, oh, by the way, this guy here, I2G Boss, he's only been involved in the platform for about 4 months. So within that 4 months, he's racked up 9,000 stages already. So this is sort of, level of, usage, so that you guys can sort of think about if you were to bring it to clients or to companies. So that wraps that up. If you guys have any further questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll hand it over to Matt.
You know what? I wanted to keep the recording to about 45 minutes, which is perfect. And I'll just handle the guys' questions offline, Hayden, because I know you're busy. But it was brilliant as always, and I mean, everyone's blowing me up. It's amazing, and this is a great demo. And so, guys, you have questions, call me or text me after the call. And for those of you listening to this later on a recorded version, thanks for listening. And Hayden, enjoy your day in Japan, and we'll enjoy our night here in the U.S., and I will talk to you real soon.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye for now.
Thanks so much. Bye.